Taiwan is a small island in East Asia, but it contains countless things that can surprise visitors. This place has modern cities, majestic mountains and forests, bustling night markets, famous bubble milk tea, and a culture that is both traditional and very open. But behind that beautiful appearance, Taiwan also has much stranger stories. Pole dancers at funerals, garbage trucks playing Beethoven, taboos about ghosts, secret nudist communities, and even a chip-making industry that changes the world. Why is the number 4 considered unlucky? Why do people have to wait for garbage trucks as if waiting for a musical performance? And what makes tiny Taiwan so influential? Today, we will explore interesting and strange things about Taiwan. Pole dancers at funerals. Funerals are usually associated with solemn, sad atmospheres and traditional rituals. But in Taiwan, some funerals leave visitors stunned because of the appearance of pole dancers and even strip dancers. According to the belief of some Taiwanese people, these performances are meant to comfort the soul of the deceased. They believe a funeral does not necessarily have to be only a sad farewell, but can also be a lively and joyful send-off, just like when the deceased was still alive. Energetic music, seductive dances, and a festive atmosphere create a scene very different from the usual image of a funeral. However, this custom also causes much controversy. Some people believe it lacks solemnity and is not suitable for the respect given to the dead. But others think this is a way to express affection and respect from a separate cultural perspective. Although it brings many opposing opinions, dancers at funerals remain a strange cultural feature of Taiwan, reflecting a different view of death and the wish that the departed are still surrounded by joy. Secret nudist events. Taiwanese law bans public nudity, but that does not mean the nudist community has completely disappeared. On the contrary, they still have private gatherings, often held monthly in the mountains of Miaoli County. The meeting place may be a guest house deep in the forest, about 40 kilometers from the central train station. This has become a familiar meeting point for people who want to live close to nature and do not like being restricted by clothing. Nudism is more common in Europe. According to the International Naturist Federation, it is a lifestyle in harmony with nature, helping people improve self-confidence and self-esteem. In Taiwan, nude bathing at hot springs is not too unfamiliar, but it is usually separated into male and female areas. Public pools still require swimwear. Therefore, some people choose to rent private hot springs to hold discreet gatherings. These places are sometimes also small farms that can provide their own food, creating a private space for people to gather. At first, nudity may feel embarrassing, but after some time, participants often feel more comfortable. Each gathering may have around 20 men and 10 women, ranging in age from 30 to 70. They come to relax, but still have clear rules. No sharing photos outside without consent, and if photos are posted, faces must be blurred. Indigenous people make up only a very small percentage. Only about 2.4% of Taiwan's population are indigenous residents, a fairly small number compared with the nearly 24 million people living on the island. Even so, indigenous culture still plays a very important role. Most of Taiwan's population, about 95%, are Han Chinese, descendants of migration waves from China over many centuries. Besides that, Taiwan currently has 16 officially recognized indigenous groups, each with its own history, language, and customs. The relationship between indigenous people and the Taiwanese authorities is quite complex. Mainland China usually classifies Taiwan's indigenous groups as Gaoshan, also called High Mountain People, and regards them as one of its 56 ethnic minorities. However, this view is not accepted by many indigenous people or the Taiwanese government. They affirm their own identity, autonomy rights, and cultural differences. Despite many challenges, Taiwan's indigenous people still preserve many unique traditions. They are famous for exquisite handicrafts, lively festivals, and cuisine with a distinct identity. Visitors to Taiwan can experience indigenous culture through traditional festivals, cultural villages, handicraft products, and special dishes. This is an important part that adds cultural depth to the island. Renting a car in Taiwan is very expensive. Renting a car in Taiwan can cost much more than visitors imagine. One of the main reasons is that Taiwan is a popular travel destination, making demand for rental cars always high. In addition, insurance rules for rental cars in Taiwan are quite strict. Insurance costs are therefore higher and are usually added directly to the rental price. Foreign visitors may also have to pay extra fees related to insurance. Some car rental companies also apply special conditions to international customers, such as requiring higher deposits, additional documents, or more complicated verification procedures. If you want to pick up the car at a special location, the cost of delivering the car there may also be added. This can make the total rental price increase quite a lot compared with the initial expectation. Another reason is that the number of car rental companies in Taiwan is not as large as in some major tourist countries. Less competition means prices are harder to reduce sharply. Therefore, if you want to rent a self-drive car in Taiwan, you should prepare your budget carefully and check all fees clearly before booking. Taboos related to ghosts. For many visitors, these things may only seem like superstition, but for many Taiwanese people, they are long-standing taboos in traditional culture. They believe certain actions can attract ghosts or bring bad luck. For example, Taiwanese people avoid cutting nails at night. They believe that when nails are cut in the dark, part of the soul may fall out along with the fingernails. Drying clothes at night is also considered bad, because ghosts may wear those clothes. Taking photos at night also makes many people uneasy, because they believe you may accidentally capture spirits. Especially when walking in forests or deserted places, you should not call someone's full name. Taiwanese people believe ghosts may remember the name and use it to cause harm. When entering a hotel room, some people also knock on the door 3 times. This action is seen as asking permission, informing any spirits in the room that someone is about to enter. In addition, opening an umbrella indoors is also considered something that can attract ghosts. It may sound strange, but this belief has existed for a long time. Whether you believe it or not, when visiting Taiwan, the important thing is to respect the cultural beliefs of local people. Stinky tofu, a specialty that scares visitors with its smell. If there is one street food that makes visitors both curious and hesitant when coming to Taiwan, it is certainly stinky tofu. From the name alone, this dish already makes many people frown, but it is exactly that strong smell that creates its fame. According to legend, each seller has a private fermentation secret to create a special flavor. Usually, tofu is soaked in a fermented sauce for several weeks, or even several months. This mysterious sauce can be made from vegetables, fermented milk, meat, or fish, depending on the recipe of each place. After fermentation, the tofu is fried until golden and crispy, with a crunchy outside but a soft inside. Its smell can be very unpleasant for first-time eaters, but when tasting it, many people are surprised because the flavor is quite good. Stinky tofu is often eaten with pickled vegetables and spicy sauce. The combination of rich, crispy, sour, and spicy flavors creates a very distinctive Taiwanese food experience. A pioneer of same-sex marriage in Asia, Taiwan is known as one of the most open places in Asia toward the LGBT community. In particular, the island became a symbol when it led the way in recognizing same-sex marriage. In 2019, after many years of debate, advocacy, and legal struggle, Taiwan officially legalized same-sex marriage. It became the first place in Asia to recognize the right to marry for same-sex couples. This decision was seen as a historic step, marking a major change in ideas about love, family, and human rights in Taiwan. The journey to this milestone was not easy. For many years, the LGBT community faced discrimination, opposition, and many social barriers. However, thanks to the persistence of activists and changes in public awareness, the movement achieved an important result. A 2018 survey showed that public support for same-sex marriage in Taiwan had increased significantly compared with before. Legalizing same-sex marriage is not only meaningful for Taiwan, but also inspires many other countries in the region. It shows that change is possible and that everyone deserves respect and love. The culture of splitting the bill when dating. In many countries, men are often assumed to be the ones who pay on dates. But in Taiwan, this idea is changing clearly, especially as women become more financially independent. For many Taiwanese women, letting men pay the entire cost of a date is not always considered polite. On the contrary, they may feel that splitting the bill shows respect and equality. Taiwanese people have a familiar saying related to a man's wallet and a woman's self-respect. Therefore, many couples choose for each person to pay their own share. This helps women maintain financial independence and avoid feeling dependent on a boyfriend or husband. At the same time, it also helps limit unnecessary misunderstandings in the relationship. In Taiwanese dating culture, AA means each person pays their own personal expenses. This is a way to show clarity and respect for the other person. However, in some cases, when eating with friends, the male friend may pay first to save face. After that, the female friend will send her share of the money back to him. Scooters are a lifestyle. In Taiwan, scooters are not only a means of transportation, they are almost part of urban life and street culture. It is hard to believe, but for about every 2 Taiwanese people, there is 1 scooter. The reason is easy to understand. Taiwan is not very large. People are concentrated in cities, streets are crowded, and there are many small alleys. In that situation, scooters become a more flexible choice than cars. The cost of using a scooter is also much cheaper than a car. People can easily move through crowded streets, slip into small alleys, stop to buy food, visit shops, or commute every day. For visitors, scooters are also an interesting way to feel the local rhythm of life. Just walk around Taiwan streets, and you will see long lines of scooters waiting at red lights, passing night markets, or parked tightly in front of stores. In Taiwan, scooters do not only help people get around, they are the familiar rhythm of movement of the whole island. Taking out trash to Beethoven. In Taiwan, throwing away trash is not like in many other places. You will not see too many fixed public trash bins on the streets. Instead, residents wait for garbage trucks to pass through the neighborhood and bring out their trash themselves. So how do they know the garbage truck has arrived? The answer lies in music. While going about daily life at home, you may suddenly hear the familiar melody of Beethoven's Für Elise echoing through the street. That is the signal that the garbage truck is coming. Residents quickly bring out their trash bags, line up, and throw them into the truck according to the rules. During Christmas, some garbage trucks even play cheerful festive melodies, making trash disposal more interesting. Using classical music to announce garbage collection time is a very characteristic Taiwanese creation. It helps people remember the collection schedule while also creating a unique urban cultural feature. This system also helps raise awareness of hygiene. Thanks to effective and organized trash collection, Taiwan is seen as a notable model in urban waste management. Around Taiwan in only 8 hours. Can you believe that in only about 8 hours, you can already travel around Taiwan? This island is not too large, but it has mountains, forests, seas, modern cities, and long-standing cultural regions. The interesting thing is not only the speed of travel. Because of its compact size, visitors can experience many different landscapes in a short time. You can spend time exploring Tainan, Taiwan's historical center, where many temples, relics, and an ancient cultural atmosphere are preserved. If you want to travel faster, the modern high-speed rail system can take you from Taipei to the south in only about 2 hours. From a lively city, you can already get close to the beaches and tropical scenery of Kenting. Taiwan also has many natural landscapes worth exploring. Taroko National Park, with majestic cliffs, romantic blue seas, and winding roads, will surely impress visitors. Small but diverse, Taiwan is a place where you can travel very quickly, but still want to stop for a long time. Bubble milk tea, Taiwan's pride. Bubble milk tea is not just a drink. For Taiwan, it has become a cultural symbol and a source of pride known around the world. Born around the 1980s, bubble milk tea quickly became a favorite drink of both local people and visitors. Today, it is almost considered Taiwan's unofficial national drink. The appeal of bubble milk tea comes from the combination of tea, milk, chewy tapioca pearls, and many different toppings. Each cup of milk tea can carry its own flavor, from traditional to modern. But bubble milk tea is not only delicious, it also reflects the spirit of Taiwan. Young, creative, flexible, and always ready to embrace new things. For visitors, enjoying a cup of bubble milk tea is not only refreshment, it is also the simplest way to touch the street culture of this island. More than 1,000 earthquakes every year, Taiwan lies on the Pacific Ring of Fire, one of the most geologically active regions in the world. Therefore, earthquakes here are not rare. The Pacific Ring of Fire is a horseshoe-shaped region surrounding the Pacific Ocean, where earthquakes and volcanic eruptions often occur. Every year, Taiwan experiences more than 1,000 noticeable earthquakes. If very small tremors are included, the real number may reach tens of thousands. The main reason lies in the island's special geological position. Taiwan is near the boundaries of tectonic plates, where these plates constantly collide, shift, and create underground vibrations. Besides earthquakes, Taiwan also faces other geological phenomena such as landslides, slope failures, and tsunami risks. The island also has some active volcanic areas, including Datun near Yangmingshan National Park. In 2017, Scientists also discovered a giant magma chamber about 15 kilometers from central Taipei. This active geological activity both creates risks and contributes to the formation of Taiwan's majestic natural landscapes. A small island that produces the strongest chips. Taiwan is not very large in area, but it plays a giant role in the world of technology. Many digital devices we use every day are connected to chips produced here. Taiwan is one of the world's most important semiconductor manufacturing centers. When speaking of Taiwan's chip industry, the most prominent name is TSMC, the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. Founded in 1987, TSMC has become the technological pride of this island. The company specializes in producing integrated circuits, tiny components that play an extremely important role in smartphones, computers, telecommunications, cars, and many other modern devices. What makes TSMC special is not only its advanced production facilities, but also its ability to keep innovating. They always try to push beyond limits in the semiconductor field, creating technologies that are smaller, stronger, and more efficient. Today, TSMC is not only a manufacturer, it is also a global technology center, supplying chips to many major corporations around the world. Small on the map, but in the digital era, Taiwan is an extremely important link. Children study under great pressure. In Taiwan, children spend a huge amount of time studying. Similar to South Korea and Japan, Taiwanese society is famous for diligence, competition, and valuing educational achievement. Taiwanese students do not only study a few hours a day like in many other places, they often have dense study schedules, from official class hours to review time at home. It does not stop there. Many students also attend extra classes, tutoring classes, or supplementary guidance sessions. Studying, therefore, becomes like a long-distance race, requiring persistence and creating great pressure. The reason lies in the strong belief that quality education is an important path to success. At the same time, competition in society forces students to work hard from a very young age. The curriculum is also designed to promote critical thinking, innovation, and problem-solving ability. That forces students to concentrate intensely and spend much time practicing. This learning environment can make many children feel pressured, but it also helps create a generation capable of adapting, working hard, and competing strongly. A convenience store paradise. In Taiwan, convenience stores appear everywhere. Not only in big cities, you can also see familiar names such as 7-Eleven, Family Mart, or High Life in areas far from the center. The convenience here is truly worthy of the name. You may be walking in a mountain area, a quiet residential neighborhood, or near a train station, and suddenly see a brightly lit 7-Eleven. These stores do not only sell fast food or drinks, they also serve many daily needs of residents and visitors. You can buy tickets, pay bills, withdraw money, send packages, grab a snack, or rest your feet. For tourists, convenience stores in Taiwan are almost like small rescue stations on every journey. The most attractive thing is that food in Taiwanese convenience stores is very diverse. From local dishes, lunchboxes, noodles, bubble tea, snacks to international foods, there are so many choices that you could try them all day without getting bored. Therefore, in Taiwan, convenience stores are not only convenient, they are a very familiar part of modern life. A rainbow lasting nearly 9 hours over Taipei. On the 30th of November 2018, Taiwan witnessed a magical natural phenomenon, a rainbow that lasted nearly 9 hours. On the beautiful hills of Yangmingshan in Taipei, researchers from Chinese Culture University recorded a rare sight. A brilliant rainbow appeared in the sky for 8 hours and 58 minutes. Its bright bands of color stretched across the space, creating a moment that those who saw it could hardly forget. For nearly 9 hours, the rainbow remained like a giant painting in nature. This was not only a rare weather phenomenon, but also proof of Taiwan's unexpectedly beautiful scenery. For many people, it was one of the most spectacular natural moments ever recorded on this island. So, we have just explored 20 interesting and strange things about Taiwan. From pole dancers at funerals, secret nudist events, ghost taboos, the unlucky number 4, to bubble milk tea, garbage trucks playing Beethoven, Taipei 101, and the world-leading chip industry. Taiwan is truly a small island full of surprises. Which one impressed you the most? Leave a comment below. For now, goodbye, and see you again.